just getting a little practice with different things. Trying calculator inactive things today. One of the things about this check-in that's a little bit different than the others is just about everything on here could be calculator active or could be calculator inactive. You really should be able to do it with or without. All right, so number one here, we got x plus 7 equals 15. Mason. X equals 8 is correct. To solve, we're doing opposite. So we subtract 7 from each side. What you're left with is x equals 8. Number 2, Lily. We add 9, and like she said, we get x equals 21. Number 3, 5x equals 10. Alexandra. X equals 2 is correct. That's multiplication, so we divide. We get x equals 2. And the last one, x divided by 4 equals 8. Brian? X equals 32. So opposite there, we would multiply both sides by 4, left with x equals 32. All right, equations, something overall we've done pretty well with. It's just the one step doing the opposite, okay? Any questions on those? Next week, we'll get some practice more with those with decimals and fractions included, okay? Decimals especially, I would say probably a pretty good chance you see. Fractions, possible. Jeff's grade is 8.35 points lower than Jenny's grade. Jenny's grade is 82.23. What is Jeff's grade? Greg, what'd you get? 73 what? Nope. Jeremiah? 73.88. All right, so they give us Jenny's grade. So we're going to start with the grade they give us. Like I said, this one's Jenny's grade in this case. We're looking for Jeff. Is Jeff higher or lower? Lower. It says right here, Jeff's grade is lower. So that means if Jeff's grade is lower, we're going to subtract. So as we subtract, if the bottom number has a higher digit than the top number, we got to borrow. So we borrow from there. That gives us 8. Then we got to borrow from there. 11 minus 3 is also 8. Decimal comes straight down. And like Jeremiah said, we get 73.88. Okay? Any questions on that one? You just got to pay attention to what they give you and if what they're asking for is higher or lower on problems like that, and make sure you're doing the correct math that works for that. If it's lower, you gotta subtract. If it was higher, we'd have to add. So, you know, if they gave us Jeff's grade, which they could, and asked for Jenny's, that would mean you'd have to add that because you're trying to get the higher grade. That makes sense? All right, one more. Juan runs 3.5 miles per day. After several days, he ran 45.5 miles. Which equation can be used to find the number of days D that Juan ran? Sydney, what'd you get? C is correct. Hopefully these are getting easier and easier as we see it more and more. It's 3.5 miles per day. What that means is the miles, in this case 3.5, are being multiplied by the days. The days are right here, D, so that means we got the 3.5D in our equation. And the 45.5 is a total, so that's what it would be equal to. Okay, any questions on that? Definitely going to see ones like that on your check-in where it gives you a scenario, you gotta say which equation matches.